need to turn it off.
No, I don't.
You need a permit to film in this
No,
building.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
Why would you want to sit and argue with a pig who is indoctrinated to believe that the pig is right? You can't sign up to a job where every day you dream about being told what to do, where you go to a place and when you check in, you say, "What are my orders?" What are my orders, boss? And then you have to follow those orders. They're beta male chumpzillas. You don't have to be as mean as me, but you have to have the card.
You're right.
I'm going to decline to give you my ID. It's my right.
I'm going to decline to give you my ID. Now starts a disagreement, a back and forth with a jackboot thug pig. When the cop says, "Hey, let me see some ID." 1 second, officer. It'll be number 4, officer. You're welcome to read that, sir. What it says here is that the cop has asked for identification, says he has reasonable articulable suspicion. What I do is in the yellow, officer. While filming, I plead the 5th Amendment. I identify as good citizen. No ID is required. So you heard me say that. I plead the 5th Amendment. I identify as good citizen because the law is in the blue, officer. The law in the blue says Hibble versus Nevada with reasonable articulable suspicion. Citizen must state how they ID. You don't give ID without probable cause. You need to hold on to this so you don't ask me for my ID more than once because I've already pled the 5th Amendment. And then the law is in the blue, officer. Do you need anything else from me? You're dismissed. You do have to have the card. Otherwise, you end up in that back and forth.
Do you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime, sir?
You don't have a permit to film in this
That's
building.
not a crime.
Facility.
This is a public building. Go get your supervisor, please.
I'm going to wait right here.
I'm sure your policy states that if I ask for your supervisor, you have to get me one. So can you get me a supervisor? Because you're going to make a big mistake here.
What's my mistake?
Your mistake is you're violating my rights.
I'm not violating your
and I'm going to hold you accountable.
You are in a government building.
You just grab, that doesn't matter. This is a public
You're not allowed to
building.
film.
Yes, I am. This is a public building. I'm a journalist. I have freedom of
Like I
press.
said, you want one supervisor?
Yes, I want your supervisor.
Come down to the police department side and we'll bring our supervisor.
Great. Tell him not to touch me. Don't touch me again. You touched you've touched my camera.
You need to turn it off.
No, I don't.
You need a permit to film in this building.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
Why would you want to sit and argue with a pig who is indoctrinated to believe that the pig is right? You can't sign up to a job where every day you dream about being told what to do, where you go to a place and when you check in, you say, "What are my orders?" What are my orders, boss? And then you have to follow those orders. They're beta male chumpzillas. All they need is a card to follow along. You don't have to be as mean as me, but you have to have the card. Don't get into an argument with the pig about whether you can film in there or not. You simply give him the card that's in your wallet. You have the card in your wallet for this moment right here.
You've touched my camera.
You need to turn it off.
No, I don't.
You need a permit to film in this building.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Pig, number 1 on my 5th Amendment cop card. It says right there, I spot the pig, I film the pig. Law is in the navy blue. 1A, film cops, 2017, Turner versus Driver. That's the law, pig. It's in the blue. You only have this card in your wallet for this one fucking moment. Seize it. Seize it and catch it on camera and send me that video. Seize the moment where the cop says, "Give me your ID," and you go, "Hold on, man." I've been planning for this, actually. You want my ID? Give me 1 second. Can I pull this out? Sure. There it is right there. There it is. Doesn't says I don't have to give you my ID right there, piggy. I have this card just for this moment, just so I can clown your pig ass in your pig outfit, in your G.I. Joe loser attire.
No, I don't.
You need a permit to film in this building.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
Is that a law?
No, it's town ordinance.
It's not
But he's not invoking his privileges.
a law.
It's a
Town
town code.
ordinance.
It's not a law. Where's the
You want me to
code?
go get the town attorney?
Go get.
Now the town attorney's going to come in and say, "We've created an unconstitutional code that goes against your First Amendment, and you don't have any literature to show me your First Amendment."
Him. I'm sure he'll educate you, ma'am. If he's
I'm
good at what
sorry.
his job, I'm sure he'll
Are you trying
educate
to
you.
insult me?
Yeah, because you obviously
I
don't know freedom of
issued a-
press.
What did she say? I'm sorry, I talked over it. What did she say? She said, "Are you trying to insult me?" What did she say?
Trying
Educate
to
you.
insult me?
Are you trying to insult me? Boy, talk about main character syndrome. Honey, this isn't about you, babe. This is about our rights.
No, I'm
You
not
just
trying
said
to
I need to
insult
be
you.
educated.
Yeah, Yeah, because you obviously don't know freedom of press.
I issue the permits in this building and the town of Orange.
You obviously don't understand I have a right to freedom of press, ma'am.
You do not have the right to film in this
I
building.
do. This is a public building.
$5,000 and
This
I
is
issue a permit?
What? Did you pay $5,000 to film government officials in their official capacity? No, I didn't, Tootsie Pop.
Talking about for commercial film. Again, you need education. Go get the town attorney, please.
You need education. I mean, this guy audits like crazy. It's amazing to me, though, that he doesn't have any literature that he can just go, actually, would be number 2 on the trifold from Delete Lawz. It says very simply right here that our right to film police falls squarely within the First Amendment purpose to protect a free and robust discussion of public affairs, hold government officials accountable, and check abuse of power. Violating the First Amendment on camera removes the cop's qualified immunity. Are you sure you'd like to proceed? I do sue people. I do sue lots of cops. Whatever you want to do, though, I'm showing you the law right here. I'm showing the camera that I showed the law. I'll show the judge and jury that I showed you the law. It's right here on my trifold. Even as an auditor, as an activist, why don't you have literature in your pocket to show them that you know the law? Here it is right here, and then here's on my camera. This goes around the clearly established prong, so you lose your qualified immunity, you jackboot thug pig. But instead, he's arguing, and this is a prolific auditor. He does a lot of audits.
You're talking about for commercial film. Again, you need education. Go get the town attorney, please. You're talking about commercial filming.
I'm not going to have you dismiss me like I'm some peon.
You're dismissed like some peon because we're all peons. Every one of us here, if you're watching my YouTube channel right now, you are a peon. Who else is a peon? Who wasn't born with a silver spoon up their backside? Who comes from a blue-collar military family? Don't dismiss me like I'm some kind of peon, baby. You are a freaking peon. You are a peon. You got a little bit of money. You got a little bit of power. Great. But unless you're one of the 51 executives in the United States of America, you don't have any real power, babe. You're a peon. Accept it. We're all peons. Don't be mad. Bond together. Create a group so we can fight back. So we can change the policies from the top down. You have to be the executive of the state to change the policies of the police department. You have to be in a position of power to change the policies that are killing us. Detainment policy. That can change overnight with the right governor.
You need education. Go get the town attorney, please. You're talking about commercial filming.
I'm not going to have you dismiss me like I'm some peon.
You are, baby.
Okay?
Ma'am, you've been treating me bad. You've grabbed my camera. Please get me a supervisor, sir.
So come with me to this side and we'll get supervisor.
Please get me a
This is
supervisor.
the town hall side. Come with me to the police department side. We'll get supervisor.
Don't touch me ever again.
I'm sorry.
Please excuse me. Get out of my way.
What did he
Get
say?
supervisor.
Is he drunk? Just listen. Just listen.
Get me a supervisor, sir.
So come with me to this side and we'll get supervisor.
Please get me a supervisor.
So come with me to the side and we'll get a supervisor.
Don't touch me ever again. Please excuse me. Get out of my way. Thank you. Excuse me, sir. Sorry about that.
Come on.
No, I don't trust this guy behind me. He's a loose cannon.
Walk in front of us then.
Loose
I'll walk with
cannon.
you. He can walk in front.
Loose cannon. Uneducated.
I think the point of that whole thing is you really do have to have literature on you. You really do. We can see it, you know? You're just going to have that argument back and forth with them. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. You have to have your cop card in your wallet, whether it be the driver or the non-driver, or your trifold in your car, and you know every single case on this because you've read it 30 times because you don't want to be disoriented, because if you become disoriented when you're dealing with pigs, you could end up dead. Let's just say you end up shackled like a pig in the back of the pig squad car and they take you to the dungeon. Let's just say that happens because you didn't prepare yourself. You weren't ready for the stop. They're going to pull you over in the United States of America. You know they're going to pull you over. If they can't pull you over legally, they'll set up checkpoints to check for your driver's license, to check DUI, a chemical checkpoint, a border patrol checkpoint. The cop's goal is to pull you over, impound your car, arrest you, take you to the dungeon, and steal your money. That's what the cop's goal is. If you're gonna run up and you're gonna film the police, you better know what you're gonna say and how you're gonna say it. You have to practice saying it. So when you see a copper, you're gonna run up and you're gonna say, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be filming this interaction. I invoke my First Amendment right. You could address me as Mr. Good Citizen. You have to have your stick down. Cop comes up to me and says something, I'm a little bit confused.
You can leave
I'm
our
gonna
scene.
stand
Yes,
right
you can,
here.
sir.
I'm standing in the parking lot. I came to
Sir,
get
would
gas.
you like me to
and you guys,
trespass this individual to
You
it from your
can't
property?
trespass me. Honey, you can't solicit a trespass. Go ahead, let's follow it. Let's see if you're gonna get sued. She's trying to solicit a trespass from owners. It's illegal.
Okay.
You guys are seeing it all over the country. Auditors are getting arrested left and right. And why are they getting arrested? Because they don't have their stick down. They don't have their lingo, their jargon, their mumbo jumbo, and they don't invoke their rights. Now, when the cop comes up to me, the first thing I'm gonna say is, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. What's your name and badge number? Now, I just said that I get to be quiet and you have to tell me who you are. You see the power in that? You see the power in that?